Well, folks, it finally happened. Remember that whole congestion pricing thing in New York City? The one that was actually working? Yeah, about that. It seems the former president had other plans. In a move that surprised absolutely no one, the Trump administration slammed the brakes on New York City's congestion pricing program, just yanked the handbrake and sent it skidding into a ditch of legal limbo. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy personally delivered the news to Governor Kathy Hochul. Duffy argued that the program unfairly penalized working-class folks trying to get around the city, because driving your gas guzzler in Manhattan during rush hour is a basic human right. Never mind the fact that the program was designed to reduce traffic and fund public transit, which, last I checked, is used by people from all walks of life. This decision came after years of planning, studies, and public debate. The MTA had jumped through every bureaucratic hoop, dotted every I and crossed every T. They even got the final thumbs up from the feds just 3 months prior. But I guess rules are like traffic laws to some people, merely suggestions. The real kicker? This move goes against the wishes of a majority of New Yorkers, including a surprising number of Republicans. A recent poll showed that 59% of registered voters in the state actually supported congestion pricing. But hey, who needs public support when you can score cheap political points, right? Now you might think that the MTA would just take this lying down. After all, they're up against a former president with a history of getting his way. But you'd be wrong. The MTA didn't even wait for the ink to dry on Duffy's letter before they were lawyering up. They slapped the federal government with a lawsuit so fast it gave everyone whiplash. The suit, filed in the Southern District of New York, names Duffy, Federal Highway Administration honcho Gloria Shepherd, and their respective agencies as defendants. It's a 51-page legal smackdown that basically accuses the administration of playing politics with a vital infrastructure project. And they've got a point. The timing of this whole thing stinks worse than a week-old bagel from a Times Square souvenir shop. It reeks of political opportunism and a blatant disregard for the rule of law. Look, I get it. Nobody likes paying more to sit in traffic. But the thing about congestion pricing is that it's not just about squeezing more money out of drivers. It's about changing behavior. It's about making people think twice before they hop in their cars and clog up the arteries of the city. And you know what? It was actually working. Since the program went into effect on January 5th, traffic flow had improved, more people were taking public transportation, and the air quality was actually getting better. But not everyone was thrilled. Some folks, particularly those who live in the outer boroughs and rely on their cars to get around, felt like they were being unfairly targeted. They argued that the program made it more expensive for them to work, shop, and visit family and friends in Manhattan. And they're not wrong. So, here we are, folks. New York City's grand experiment with congestion pricing is on hold. The future of the program is about as clear as the East River after a rainstorm. The MTA is gearing up for a legal battle that could drag on for months, if not years. Meanwhile, traffic is getting worse, the subways are still a mess, and the air quality is slowly returning to its former glory. It's a classic New York story. A bold idea, a ton of potential, and a whole lot of political BS standing in the way. Stay tuned, folks. This one's far from over.